Once upon a time, a man went to God and asked, "What's the value of life?" God gave him a stone and said, "Take this stone to the market and find out its value, but do not sell it." The man took the stone to an orange seller and asked about its value. The orange seller examined the stone and said, "I'll give you 12 oranges for it." The man refused and told the seller that God had asked him not to sell the stone. Next, the man went to a vegetable seller and asked him about the value of the stone. The vegetable seller looked at the stone and offered a sack of potatoes in exchange. Again, the man refused, explaining that he couldn't sell the stone. The man then went to a jewelry shop and asked about the value of the stone. The jeweler examined it closely and said, "I'll give you $100,000 for it." The man was surprised but refused, as he was instructed not to sell the stone. The jeweler, realizing the stone's value, increased the offer to $150,000, but the man still refused. Finally, the man went to a precious stone shop and asked about the value of the stone. The seller carefully placed the stone on a red cloth, examined it under a magnifying glass, and said, "Where did you get this stone? It is a priceless ruby. Even if I sold the entire world and my own life, I couldn't purchase it." Stunned, the man returned to God and recounted what had happened. He asked again, "What is the value of life?" God smiled and said, "The responses you received from the orange seller, the vegetable seller, the jeweler, and the precious stone seller reveal the value of your life. You see, you may be a precious and unique gem, but people will value you based on their level of knowledge, their beliefs, their motives, their ambitions, and their willingness to take risks. Remember, don't fear. You will find someone who recognizes your true worth. In my eyes, everyone is unique and precious. You should respect yourself and understand that nobody can replace you." Moral of the story: the value of life is inherent and unique, much like a precious stone. People may judge your worth based on their limited perspectives and personal experiences. However, it's important to recognize your own intrinsic value and understand that true worth is not determined by external opinions. Respect yourself, for in the eyes of God, you are irreplaceable and priceless.